This spring, winter and spring, we have been studying and talking about the Mandukya Upanishad, the Mandukya Karika, which is based on that most sacred of all mantras, the most sacred of all sounds, Om. So this meditation now is a Vedantic meditation, non-dualistic meditation on Om. You have to listen and then follow and experience it within yourself. The word Om has 3 letters in it, 3 sounds in it. A, U, and So when you combine these 3, it becomes Om. What does it mean? The letter A, it stands for our waking experience. Here you are, here we are. We have this body and we are in this world where other people are around us. Outside is the city, Manhattan. We have a life here, people, problems, prospects, a story. That is the waking life. You are the waker. The waker and the waker's world. You, the waker, and your entire waking life. This is the first letter of Om. And then we fall asleep every day, sometimes in a Vedanta class also. And then we dream. There are many dreams, some good, some bad, some pleasant, some unpleasant, a mixture. And we are in our own dreams. We don't even know it's a dream. So we are a person in the dream. It's only later when we wake up, we say, oh, it was a dream. But when we are in the dream, we are ourselves there, and we experience a world, a strange world, but a world nevertheless. A world conceived in our minds, which we realize later, but still a world. There's a subject and an object. So that subject in the dream is you, the dreamer. And what you experience in your dreams, that is your dream world. And all together, the dreamer and the world of dreams is denoted by the letter U, the second letter of Om. And then we fall asleep. Dreams also cease. No waking, no dreaming, deep sleep. In deep sleep, we experience a darkness. You say, I don't experience darkness. I don't experience nothing. But it is exactly that's what you say. I experience nothing. It's an experience of absence, not an absence of experience. That darkness, that enfoldedness of deep sleep is denoted by the letter M. In English, we say A-U-M. But actually the Sanskrit sounds are A, U, and The end of Om, when it ends with the that is our deep sleep experience. No waking world, no waker, no dreams, no dreamer, just the blankness, darkness. And what are we then? Whatever we are, that is called the deep sleeper, or the sleeper. That is And these are our 3 aspects which we think of ourselves as our lives. Sometimes we are a waker, sometimes we are dreamer, sometimes we are sleeper. And the whole of our life, think about it, there is nothing more than this. The waker and the waker's world, your life, the dreamer and the dream world, and the deep sleeper and the darkness in deep sleep. This is what is our life, and this is what we cycle through every day. And all of this is expressed in the word Om. But apart from these 3, the waker and the waker's world, the dreamer and the dreamer's world, and the deep sleeper and the deep sleep darkness, A, U, and there is a 4th. There is a 4th. That is what Vedanta wants to tell us. You are not the waker. You are not the dreamer. You are not the deep sleeper. They come and go. You remain. Then what is the you? What is the I that remains when the waker comes and goes, and the dreamer comes and goes, and the deep sleeper comes and goes? What is that background awareness? What is that stage upon which this play of 3 acts is played every day? That stage, that background awareness is the real you. is the real I. It is called the fourth. Why the fourth? Because it is not the waker, the first. It is not the dreamer, the second. It is not the deep sleeper, the third. It is the fourth with respect to these three. But it is actually the one. It is the real you. It is the real I. That pure consciousness, which indeed alone appears as the waker and the waker's world, as the dreamer and the dream world, as the deep sleeper and the deep sleep darkness. That one consciousness, different from the waker, dreamer, deep sleeper, and yet underlying and in and through all of them, that fourth is denoted by the silence which follows Om. What is Vedanta? Saying that I am the waker, this is our ordinary state of affairs. Saying that I am the unaffected, unchanging consciousness, ever present, experienced as the waker, dreamer, and deep sleeper. That unchanging consciousness, that I am the fourth, I am Turiya. Turiya is the term used in the Upanishad for the fourth. Don't worry, it's not just a lecture on the Upanishad. This is what you need to know to actually experience this, the fourth. That is what we shall try to do. Before we go into that, to actually be the fourth, you are the fourth, but you realize the fourth and notice and experience the fourth. Before we do that, let us settle ourselves into this, be comfortable into this Om, the three letters and our waking, dreaming, deep sleep. We shall chant it together, and with sitting relaxed with eyes closed, I shall ask, we shall mentally recreate, try to experience what it is like to be the waker. Don't look puzzled. What is it like to be the waker? Just like right now, what you are. That's what it's like to be the waker. And you know what it is like to be in your dreams. And you can recreate in your mind, simulate. Don't fall asleep. Simulate what it is like to be in deep sleep. For Vedanta to work, you must be awake and in the waking state. But reflect upon your experiences as waker, dreamer, deep sleeper. So when you are ready, remember this is just the preparation. No, the light should be on. When you are ready, I don't want people to get too comfortable. It's a warm day in Manhattan today and conducive to dozing off and sleep. So when you are ready, you close your eyes and sit relaxed and listen to my voice. Let us chant together Om. As we will chant Om, remember, vividly feel your life, waking life. Your life as you imagine it to be, as you see it to be. As we go into the ooh, imagine your dream life. Not any particular dream, just the idea that you dream and exist in a world of dreams. As we go into the final, try to mentally recreate the absolute darkness of deep sleep. Not only do you not experience anything in deep sleep, any external object, you do not dream any dreams, you are not even thinking of yourself as a person who is sleeping. There is no thought at all, no constructs at all, just a potentiality, a darkness. That is the and after which we shall have a period of silence when you think I am the fourth, the consciousness in which the three appear. I am the silence in which Om appears and disappears. I am the consciousness in which Waker comes and goes with Waker's world. The dreamer comes and goes with the dream world. And the deep sleeper comes and goes with the darkness of deep sleep. I am that unchanging consciousness. Before the next Om starts. Let us try this. Chant with me. Silence. I am not the waker. None of the waker's problems are mine. I am not the dreamer. None of those dreams are mine. I am not the deep sleeper. That darkness is not mine. I am light, the one consciousness in which these three appear and disappear. Silence. Again. Silence. Again. Silence. In this silence, the waker is not there, nor the waker's world. There is no The dreamer is not there, nor the dreams. There is no ooh. And the deep sleep is not there. You are awake, there is no deep sleep. There is no When Om fades away into silence, it points to the real you. This real consciousness neither comes nor goes. It is the waker, dreamer, and sleep consciousness which come and go. It does not change, hence it is immortal, it is not born, it does not die. You are and forever were free of death. Death, old age, disease are of the body, not of you, the consciousness. Separation and loss are of persons, not of you, the one consciousness. Struggle, sorrow, and strife are for the person, not for the consciousness that you are. The person you think yourself to be cannot exist without you, the consciousness. But you, the consciousness, you very well exist without the person. You are that where the universe ceases to exist. Prapancha upashamam. You are peace itself, not peaceful, but peace itself, shantam. You are bliss itself, shivam. You are that non-dual reality, which appears as the dual universe of your experience, the dual universe of the waking, dreaming, and the potential duality in deep sleep. Advaitam. Again, silence. When you are comfortable, become aware that you are sitting here in the waking world. Open your eyes and manifest as the waker again. Slowly. Remember, even when you come back to this world, you are that one consciousness. Now you are playing the role of this person, the waker, with the waker's peculiar karma and life. But remember, you are ever free of this person. You are not trapped within this person. This person is not the limit of your reality. Just as an actor can come on stage and play 3 different roles, you also come on stage and play 3 different roles. You are literally the stage and the actor too. You play the role of the waker in the drama called Waking Life, You play the role of the dreamer in the drama called dream life. And you play the role of the deep sleeper in the non-drama. Not much drama going on there in deep sleep, but the potential for all drama is there. But you are ever free of all of them. When life becomes theater, Broadway, Hollywood for you, when you are not constrained, when you are not trapped, when you are not bound to suffer, then actually pleasure and pain both become drama and movie and theater for you. You can say bravo. Now this is one way of doing it. Now we shall do the second one. We have the time for that. A simpler, more direct way of accessing that fourth. Remember, waker, dreamer, and deep sleep. These are what are called in Vedanta the gross or physical world, the subtle world, and the causal world. Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Prapancha. Now, that's all these three we can experience right now in the waking, here itself. You don't actually have to fall asleep or you don't have to imagine how it is to dream. You can experience it here itself. How? Try this. Sit relaxed, and now you have to do this with first open eyes. Look at something. Let us say, is this flower visible to you, the bud here? Is it visible? This is the highest thing I can find here, which is this one or the one next to that, whichever is comfortable. Look at it. Look at it. Become aware of it as a flower. It is an object, Drsya. And the eyes are the seer of this object, Drashta. It is seen, and the eyes are the seer. Become aware of this flower as the seen, and your own eyes as the seer. Next, close your eyes. You are now aware that eyes are closed. This awareness of the eyes makes the eyes themselves the seen, the known, the drishya. And what knows that the eyes are closed? The mind. So the mind is the seer now. The eyes themselves become the seen. Seer in the sense of knowing. The mind knows that the eyes are closed. Is it not? Check within. Yes, obviously the eyes are closed. What is it that says obviously the eyes are closed? That is the mind. Mind seer, eyes seen. In the mind there are thoughts. You can try it. Say your name to yourself in your mind. I am, I say I am Swami Sarvapriyananda. Clearly that was a thought. It's a thought. And it was experienced. If it was experienced, then it is the seen. What experienced that thought? That is consciousness. You can never make that consciousness the seen or an object. Slowly open your eyes again. Now go through this process. When you look at the flower, look at the flower. The flower is part of the physical world. It is A. The first letter of Om. Using your eyes to see the flower. This experience, this is in microcosm, your experience of the entire waking life, is it not? Where you experience a world with your sense organs, with your body. So this is A, the first letter of Om. Now close your eyes. The inner world of thoughts, my eyes are closed. Emotions, how does it feel? How does it feel? Eyes are closed, I'm relaxed. Thoughts, emotions, ideas, memories, feelings, all of this is the second letter, U. And as you try to push beyond the thoughts, you will hit a wall, nothingness, blankness. Try it now. What is there beyond the thoughts? If all thoughts cease, a blankness. That is the letter And beyond the that silence, that is the consciousness which experienced the flower, which experienced the mind, the eyes, which experienced the mind. All three come and go to that one consciousness which is the silence. Once again, gently open your eyes. Here itself we will access that fourth, that consciousness. Notice the flower or anything else what you are comfortable with. Flower, Drsya, object, seen, eyes, seer, subject, drashta. Eyes and flower are clearly different. That is something else, this is something else. Closing the eyes, I am aware of the eyes are closed. The eyes themselves become the object, Drsya. Mind becomes the seer, drashta. Clearly the mind and the eyes are separate. The thoughts in the mind, I am Swami Sarvapriyananda or whoever, that is an object appearing to consciousness. So consciousness, I am that consciousness. And whatever comes in front of that consciousness is an object. I am separate from it. It is separate from me. That consciousness I am. Remain as that. If you get distracted, you can open your eyes, look at the flower. From the flower, become aware of the eyes. From the eyes, become aware of the mind. And from the thoughts in the mind, become aware of awareness itself. And rest there. Rest as consciousness itself. The great sage Ashtavakra sings, if at this moment you can see yourself as consciousness apart from body and mind, witness of body and mind, then at this very moment, you will be free of all bondage. You will be peaceful. You will be happy forever and ever. In beautiful, simple Sanskrit, he sings, Yadi deham prithak kritya Chiti vishramya tishtasi adhunaiva sukhi shanto bandha mukto bhavishyasi. If you can see yourself as pure consciousness, witness of body and mind, and rest as that pure consciousness, then adhunaiva, right now, here itself, right now, you are liberated, bandha mukta. You are happy, blissful, sukhi. You are beyond sorrow, peaceful, shanta. What we think to be our lives is Om. What we really are is the silence after the Om. When you are comfortable, you can gently open your eyes. Look down at your lap at first, don't look up suddenly. And gently look up. Enlightened, not so fast. Yes. It is not just an exercise, it is pointing to the reality which you are. That reality is common to all of us. Notice something. As persons, we are different. Bodies are different. Personalities are different. But even in the stage of deep sleep, your deep sleep and my deep sleep, they are one and the same. Your waking and my waking are different. Your dreams and his dreams and her dreams and my dreams are different. But our deep sleep is exactly the same experience. In blankness, what variety can there be? And beyond the deep sleep, the unchanging consciousness, there we are one. We are not separate persons. We are one there. There is no loss and separation there. As that one consciousness, we are forever united. With your loved ones and yes, your annoying neighbors also. But remember, loved one and annoying neighbor are at the level of body and mind.